In a recent Q&A, Kevin Feige, the man running Marvel Studios, was asked about characters we haven't seen in the MCU and ones that are potentially coming down the road. He says, we'll know soon enough. So let's talk about who this could be. So I think for a lot of us, Marvel Studios has really gone above and beyond delivering fan service. Certainly there's a lot of us that still complain about not getting our favorite characters in there. You know, me, I complain about not seeing Namor or Blade yet in the MCU. But in the grand scheme of things, that's so petty considering what we've gotten that no other studio can match. It's really just like a little throwaway thing. Recently during a Q&A, Kevin Feige was specifically asked about the future of the MCU, if he could drop any hints or tease anything, and who he could specifically bring into the MCU that we haven't seen. And while he wouldn't say anything, he said, you'll know soon enough. And this is kind of interesting because I think it's just a matter of maybe a few years before we get some big time characters that he's wanted to work in there. Now obviously who could these be? Norman Osborn, Iron Patriot, or Green Goblin I think is a good pick. He was there for Spider-Man 1 and 2, so he kind of has a connection to these. Also Wolverine maybe, any of the other Dark Avengers that could be coming down, maybe Namor. I mean, Namor is one of the most important characters in Marvel Comics since he was the first, literally. Obviously Kevin Feige's talked about how much he loves the Fantastic Four, so the first family appearing somewhere down the road. Maybe he's even talking about Deadpool, you know, we don't know. But the fact he's saying we'll know soon enough just really gets me excited, because the fact that he wants to acknowledge we're going to get some of these characters sooner rather than later really just kind of makes me think that there's already stuff in the works that we don't know. And obviously there's films in development that we don't know that haven't confirmed to us, but the idea of expanding further than we ever thought we would into some characters that aren't even like A or B list, that's kind of exciting, because that's kind of like what the MCU is built on. And it gets me more excited than anything ever that, you know, that's coming at us that we know, because the unknown factor to me is way better. Like, who's to say they're not going to work out a deal with Sony and have some sort of symbiote appear in the MCU? We just don't know. So anything could happen, I guess.